The Ladies Circle.
Brought to you by Yaz Sanitary Pad,
Onga, Yumvita,
MTN,
Woodin.
We dey work hard, so we dey play hard. Talk about touchy issues. No time to stress on. Ladies Circle. Yeah, this is Ladies Circle. See you, oh, you do me some logo leaky logo for my body, oh, and I see you,
Starting the show off with so much positive energy. Yes, Lady Circle fam, thank you so much for joining us for another thrilling, exciting episode. You know, like the song said, it's giving us logoligi every time you guys tune in to watch us. So we know that this show is going to be fantastic. We're not going to disappoint. My name is Sika Osei Douglas, doing it with the beautiful ladies of the Ladies Circle. Anita Kofo, Helen Apia Ampofo. Yes, the fabulous ladies.
Yeah.
Girls, how are you doing?
Better after seeing you ladies. Let me just say it like that. But it's been a good week, and it's great to see you ladies.
Yeah, Anita.
It's been
Looking
money.
bright and colorful.
You know, like the pink is pinking, the October is Octobering, and all of that. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Because of what we're discussing, I just had to be in sync with the
sure.
colors. A bit of, it can pass for reddish, pinkish.
Yes. I mean, when it's Woodin, it can
something.
pass for whatever you want it
Exactly.
to be. As long as it's stylish, it's fashionable, it's smart, that is what Woodin is bringing to the
Yes.
table. But yeah, before we get into this fantastic show that we have prepared for you, let's say a very big thank you to our heavyweight sponsors. We would like to say a very big thank you to Yaz Sanitary Pad and, of course, Yumvita.
As far as thank yous go, we can't say thank you enough to Woodin for, as always, keeping us stylish, and also to Onga for our delicious soups and stews.
And of course, we cannot forget about Cowbell and MTN. Big thank you going out to all the brands that are pushing and supporting the Lady Circle. We love you. This is where we zoom straight into our very special guest for this episode, and we're talking health. And so we have someone who understands, and she will be disintegrating the metabolism of the conundrum for us to understand what we're about to talk about.
Yeah,
And so, osmosis of the
hepatitis, of the...
You both have to go back to med school, guys, okay? Go back to med school.
Thank God we
But
have
I mean,
her today.
she knows it better, and so we'll let her profile do the talking. And when she comes on here, maybe she will tell us if we're going crazy or we are okay. Okay, take a look. We'll be back.
Dr. Kalsoon Zakari Adam, an oral and maxillofacial surgery resident at Kolebu Teaching Hospital, is a dedicated healthcare professional and public health advocate. With memberships in both the Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons and the West Africa College of Surgeons, her commitment to advancing medical expertise is unwavering. As a health promoter and holder of a master's degree in public health, she champions the cause of global health and health equity. An advocate for women's health and underserved communities, Dr. Adam focuses on education for primary prevention with active involvement in cervical cancer, breast cancer, and menstrual health advocacy. She's a proud member of the Medical Women Association of Ghana and serves as the national coordinator for the Under 40 group. Beyond her professional pursuits, she finds solace in reading, exercise, and creative activities like beadwork and crocheting. Dr. Adam has learned the importance of resilience and treating others with respect. Dr. Adam, welcome to the Ladies Circle.
All right, and so ladies and gentlemen, drum roll! Let's welcome Dr. Kalsoon! Doc, you can boogie. Wow.
It's nice to see a doctor that's still, that got some moves.
Thank you, ladies.
Dr.
Why did I see you?
Every time we have doctors here and they give us a little pizzazz. Hey, Hey, doctors, it's good to see the doctor dancing. Good to see the doctor boying life. But you people, you are the pinnacle of boying life and enjoying yourselves. Let them know.
We try, yeah. We
Yeah,
try.
yeah.
But
Before we make way for all of these important conversations, Yaz says that they don't want you to be feeling uncomfortable when it's that time of the month. No more looking over your shoulder. It's time to be confident when you're going through that very natural, normal time of the month. If you're using Yaz, you can try the extra long variety. There's Yaz Minty, Yaz Heavy Flow, or even Yaz Herbal. You can try the all-new Yaz Minty Extra Long Sanitary Pad. It comes with extra long wings for some extra protection. You can also get free panty liners with disposable bags with every pack. I say this all the time. How juicy and amazing is that? With this, you are always good to go. Choose Yaz, choose right.
And of course, Woodine also has a message for you. And like we keep saying every time, if you want to look smart and fashionable, then you have to visit any Woodine retail shop nationwide. And Woodine offers an amazing collection of authentic African fabrics and ready-to-wear that come in beautiful designs and colors for men and women. With Woodine, you can get creative and versatile with your designs, be confident and show off how truly African you are in Woodine. So go to a Woodine retail shop near you today and choose from a variety of trendy products to complement your unique style. And after doing that, follow Woodine Fashion on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for some style inspiration as well. And Woodine, as always, they say, le créateur. We're taking a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're talking breast cancer. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and so we're doing justice to that topic right here on the Ladies Circle. Do stay.
Yeah, this is Lady Circle. Yeah, this is Lady Circle.
Many thanks to Yaz Sanitary Pad, MTN, Yamvita, Onga,
Woodine.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us here on the Lady Circle. As always, we're streaming on our social media platforms. Use the hashtag the Lady Circle so people know that you are tuned in. And if you have any thoughts, opinions, even questions or suggestions, then please use that. Go on our social media pages and you can do that there. Now it's October. We all know that when October rolls around, it's all about breast cancer awareness. And then also just, you know, making sure that if you are someone that has had breast cancer, even getting more information during this time is very important. We can't stress enough how early detection of this disease helps at least 50, I mean, Doc is going to tell us 50, 60% in making sure that you can survive it. And above all, it's not just women. Yes, men. We have come to discover that men as well are prone to the disease. So you also have to go and get it checked as well. But let me throw the question to Doc. We've known about this disease for so long. Is there any new information over the years that have come out about breast cancer that can really sort of like flip the switch?
the issue on the ground is the fact that, yes, we can see that now a lot of people are aware about breast cancer. A lot of, especially in October, people talk about breast cancer. When you go to corporate facilities, you realize that they have this pink ribbon just to signify that it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But if you look at it at 4 different levels, the individual level, the interpersonal level, the community level, as well as the national level, what is happening there? For me, I would say that the most important is the individual and the interpersonal level. This is where you reach out to the people. How have our education been able to change their behavior? That is the big question to answer. This education is supposed to change, at least equip people with knowledge that is supposed to be seen in their attitudes, and then it has a ripple effect in their practices.
Yeah.
But it's still, you still see that people present late to the hospitals with their breast lump. At the national level, yes, you have our leaders who talk about breast cancer. We have most of the treatments now on the National Health Insurance, which is a good one. So you do not have to pay for a lot of the treatment.
Okay. I mean, for me, for instance, I don't like going to the hospital. I'm not even going to lie. If there's a sickness, I might even diagnose myself first, which is not good.
Yeah.
And I think I've also been guilty of going to the hospital late where the doctor's like, oh, why didn't you come in? Your fever has gone up, you know. It's the fear, you know,
Yeah.
that the doctor will say, yes, you have it. But do you have any other insights into why maybe the attitude isn't changing?
Yes, I think that one may be that people are just not willing to let go of their superstitions about breast cancer. People still think it's a spiritual disease.
Is it?
Yes, people still do hold that very tightly to their chest, that they think it's a spiritual disease. So when they even catch or they're able to palpate or feel a lump in the breast, they'll rather try all other remedies before they come to the hospital. And by the
Yes.
time they come to the hospital,
It's too late.
It's too late.
Yes.
So that is one of the key things that I think that is still within the societies, and we need to be able to talk more about breast cancer. We need to be able to change attitudes and not only equip people with knowledge. And this would eventually be seen in our practices generally. Breast cancer is very, very deadly. And we need to educate people to come to the hospital and not keep them at our churches or at our mosques, and rather make their situations worse.
Yeah.
So rather we need to talk to them. And sometimes, you know, there are times that when you even talk to some of these religious leaders, they are quite receptive, because there are a number of times that we have gone to churches. Some of these pastors have actually called us. We've gone to churches and we've given some talks.
Conversation,
Yes, and then it has been very, very good in terms of results.
Yes.
You get it. So I think that all of these stakeholders are very, very important when it comes to having behavior change from the populace. And it's very important that we bring all of these people on board.
Yeah.
And probably we would have more people coming in earlier than they are
Currently
coming
in
now.
now,
Yes.
yeah.
And then another thing is that you need to be able to have self-breast cancer examination at home. Once they are able to do it and do it appropriately, I'm sure a lot of them will be able to come and then we can see them. And we should be able to see some drop in the numbers.
Yeah.
And hopefully, yes.
Yeah, I'm actually curious to find out. I know sometimes the religious aspect could be a hindrance, but have you had any case where there was a patient who was, you know, diagnosed, had gone to a prayer camp or had taken it to the Lord, because he's still in the miracle working
Yeah.
business, and has come back and you couldn't find anything?
I wouldn't say yes to this. I think it's a no. They would rather come back with advanced disease. Yes, so they come to you, and then you diagnose, possibly at the time that is operable. Then they go discuss with their pastors or they discuss with other religious leaders. And then they go like, okay, let's go in and then have our way, our religious way. Once they go, they stay there. Some of them will tell you that they don't want to lose their breasts. And if a pastor or a religious leader is offering another remedy, which is not surgery, you know, they'd rather go for that. And once they go for that, by the time they come back, they would come back in the late stages.
Yeah,
Mind
and
you,
then
breast
that's a
cancer,
problem.
cancer is when you have cells that are replicating in an uncontrollable way.
I really
So
like
it's
the
very
fact
important.
that you spoke about the whole religious aspect of it, because, I mean, you hear too many stories, and I feel like people should be able to get out of the fear, especially when you go to the hospital and it's detected. Once the medical, experts are telling you that we can do something about it, why not trust them and back it with the prayers and believing that God will make the surgery successful or whatever process they have to,
Treatments.
or treatments they have to give you. But it's really sad when people think that, no, I'd rather be in a prayer camp. Meanwhile, you're still suffering and you are putting other things on it and it's not working. So I also think that the religious leaders, when you talk, these people listen. So when someone is, detected that they have any kind of condition and they come back to you, you should also be able to talk to them that I think that let's go the medical way. We will support you with prayers, or we'll go to the mosque and also pray for you. It's all good so that collectively we find a solution to it. But if you are
Combined attack.
yeah, you're just overlooking the medical aspect of it and focusing on the religious or the herbal, sometimes you may end up losing your life.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you could have just gone through the surgery, healed properly, and then life goes on.
Yeah. Doc, I do want to ask a question, and maybe, I don't know if this is also another reason why women are hesitant to find out and then seek treatment, the thought of losing their breasts. Around this time of the month, we interact with survivors and those going through it. And one element that sometimes comes through is partner care. Women who are abandoned by their partners when they get breast cancer. Is that something that you hear from a lot of women? They think
Yeah, some, when they come and then you diagnose, and then you tell them that the treatment options are either you do a conservative breast surgery or you do your mastectomy.
Yeah.
Some of them, their first reaction is, I'd have to tell my partner.
husband, yeah.
I have to ask permission from my partner. And I go like, why do you need, it's your health.
Okay.
Even though he or he actually has, a role to play in your life, it is your health as a lady, so you need to take responsibility. You should be at the forefront of taking major decisions that affect your life.
Yeah.
And that is one of the things that we face. Mostly, they will tell you that they will need to tell their partner about whatever that
So if
has
the
happened.
partner says no, it's no.
It's no. You
Oh,
know?
really?
And then, yes, and some of them do. And they tell you, and then others too would be in denial for a very long time. Yes, breast cancer, it's a difficult diagnosis to make. And this is where I would like to chip in the role of some support groups, survivors.
Okay.
Survivors. And survivors are really doing, some survivors who have been pushed out there to be advocates for breast cancer are doing a wonderful job. There are times you can spend an hour, but once you get in a survivor and the survivor sits with the patient, they are able to relate.
Right from the horse's mouth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then that survivor tells you that, okay, this is me, and then I have had my mastectomy done. And the person would actually accept treatments right after, because the person may have seen that, okay, this is somebody like me, so I should be able to go through the treatment and lead a normal life afterwards.
Speaking of ways of detecting, now, I have a joke where I'm just like, well, I'm not really endowed in that particular department. So
the size matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
I'm not really endowed, so it's easy to just pimp, and see whether there is a lump or not. But then obviously for our endowed sisters,
I'll check it for Helen. No worries.
it's not as easy.
Actually, yeah, it's not, because, and also, there is a big, I'd say, education gap, because as women, we have natural, what would we call them? Masses in the breast. And for me, every other day, I think, no, this is a lump and this is a lump. So the last screening I had, I said, there's a lump here, a lump here, a lump here. And she was like, hello, lady, this is normal. Go and sin no more. So sometimes even taking it upon yourself to check, I think to myself, hey, when did this one get here? Hey, what? And then it's, oh, it's my nipple. It's no, it's no lump.
It's no problem.
It goes both ways.
Yeah.
Being overly, I don't know what it is, cautious or not even cautious, but being just scared or nervous about things you shouldn't be.
It's
because
expected.
Yeah.
It's expected. It all boils down to the education and the correct technique of having a breast exam done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you touch the breast this way, if you hold the breast this way,
What is this
as
way?
though you are just feeling
like this.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm happy to demo. So if you hold it like this,
Yes, the whole breast feels lumpy,
that's right.
but that is not the correct way of examining your breast.
Okay, don't hold it.
Yeah, that is not.
Don't
You
Don't
do
hold
like
it
this.
perpendicularly.
And there are different approaches to palpation or feeling the breast. Is either you divide, so your right hand would feel the left, and your left hand will feel the right.
So what are some of the advancements in the treatment of breast cancer? You know, for those people who have the fear, can we say that, no, come, because now there's a higher rate of being able to get you over that line?
Okay, so when we talk about advancements in breast cancer management, I'll start with imaging.
Oh.
So imaging, you can either have CT scan or you can have MRI done. You can also have mammograms done. So when I say mammograms is recommended that you have mammograms done if you are above the age of 40.
Okay.
At least every year, you should have mammograms done. And that is if you have average risk.
Yeah.
But if you have high risk, it should be earlier than that.
Okay.
And ultrasound. So for people who have dense breasts, so for individuals
We are
who
here.
have dense breasts, ultrasound is recommended. And ultrasound is recommended in conjunction with a mammogram. It will help with directing the surgeon to be able to pick up the lumps. And the mammograms would actually help us pick up microcalcifications as well as architectural changes in the breast. And then MRI as well. MRI is still under study, but it's been shown that it's able to pick up these breast cancers in patients who also have dense breasts.
But are you enjoying the journey still, working in healthcare? Because I'm sure
Yes,
there
I
are
am.
times when you get frustrated with maybe the system and how things are going. You know, is passion enough to sustain you in a job like this?
Yeah, for me, I think I love to work and I love to see improvement in my patients.
Okay.
And I'm doing a specialty in oral and maxillofacial surgery that has to do with the head and neck.
Okay.
Okay, so pathologies related to the head and neck. So be it trauma, be it infections, be it tumors. You get it? And I always say the face is the identity of the person. And you really need to do a good job to be able to instill back the confidence that that person lost through that disease process.
Yeah. So do you work with a lot of stroke victims?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
So basically, accident cases.
Wow.
So once you have a lot of these Okada people end up crashing weekends, you know, they end up being involved in accidents and they have fractures of the mandible, fractures of the facial.
Mandible.
The mandible is the mandible
buccal
is
cavity or the jaw.
The medulla oblongata.
So the mandible is the lower jaw. This one.
You use it to masticate the...
Yes. Right. You did well.
Oh, yeah. I did a lot of
So
science.
that's,
Oh, yes.
So that's the mandible. And then the other facial bones, which is the upper jaw, which is the maxilla. Okay, and then the nasal bone, and then the bones around the orbit as well. So all of these are prone to fractures once they're involved in RTA or road traffic accidents. And then they come sometimes with very bad soft tissue injuries that you need to put together back.
That must be painful.
Yeah.
We do it under anesthesia. Yes, it will be painful once they have the injury. You know, but then once they come in and you need to fix it.
Doc,
you
how
need to
do
it
how
under.
do you put them together? As in when someone comes and the person is in pain. I mean, when it's such as even a small scratch, you feel it in your brain.
Yeah, that's true.
So imagine
After you said these are accident victims that are coming to you, trauma patients.
Yeah.
And I'm particularly interested in that because you say you're seeing more of that.
Yeah.
And that's being reflected in the statistics from about 2020.
Give us.
I've been keenly following these numbers. And we know that motorcycle crashes are now forming over 40% of all of the accidents, and that's almost half of all the crashes on our road are caused by motorcycles. So please speak to our brothers and sisters on their motorbike.
So you out there, please,
Talk to them,
if
please.
you are using a motorbike, make sure you wear your helmet.
Yeah.
very true.
And if you are driving, please make sure you wear your seat belts as well. Whether a passenger or the driver, both of you are supposed to wear your because
Even
it,
the
it
ones
actually,
in the back?
Yeah.
Yes, because it actually reduces your risk of injuries.
Yeah, right.
Being a motorist and you can be moving. I don't care about you. But do not be in front of the cars. Do not try to maneuver when, heavy traffic, then you are trying to maneuver your way.
yeah.
And especially the ones who use the Google Maps. That was one of them who almost...
there are a few of them who use Google
I had a very bad experience recently.
When they don't use Google Maps, they're calling you for directions.
Where
you have a
exactly
problem.
are you?
When they're
Wait.
using Google Maps,
You know
you have a
something?
problem.
Park
Get it
and
off-
use
get it
the
off your
map.
chest. Get it
So
off your
that
chest.
you
Park and
can,
use
yeah.
the map. The guy was actually behind me. I'm moving peacefully.
Yeah.
By the time I realized, he had come off the motor, he was on the floor, and the motor was circulating like this.
That's what you
and
say.
hit my back. And when he got up and he realized that, the impact wasn't that much, he was like, and I'm like, oh, you're not doing that. He was on his phone.
Goodness me.
It was such a close shave. And luckily, it was his tie that scratched my back a bit. So it wasn't too much. If not, bro, you go and fix my car. I don't care how.
There has been a message of caution from Doc to all our riders. I mean, they're mostly male. I hardly see female riders, but I know there are some.
I was very surprised. I'm like, wow.
I know there are some, but your life is precious. Just please be careful. We're just being told that a lot of the females are in the north, actually.
Yeah.
It'll be a beautiful sight to see. But either way, please be careful, because then you have to come and see doctor. She has to put you under anesthesia. Then she has to go in, she has to cut, and it's very painful. So please make sure that you are being cautious on the road. This has been such a great conversation. So much information has been imparted. And then things I didn't know. And every year we celebrate Breast Cancer Month, which goes to show that you always need to be abreast with what is happening. No pun intended. Hey, bars. We have so much more coming up for you on the Ladies Circle. So go get a quick snack. A healthy snack, maybe some water. Oh. Some
water.
Yeah, some water, some whole wheat biscuits or something like that, or some
something
plantain
healthy.
chips. Make sure you come back to the same spot you're sitting, because we have so much more in store for you. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, this is Lady Circle. Yeah, this is Lady Circle.
Thank you so much for returning to the Ladies Circle. It means you want more, and we are here to give you more. Doc has been imparting some great knowledge on us, but it's time to get a little bit more interactive and see what we also know. It's time for a little game, and it's going to get quite competitive. Doc has a few questions for each of us, and of course, the right answer earns you a point.
Okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. What is the recommended age for women to start regular mammogram screening for breast cancer?
According to
The Oxford Dictionary.
according to research and what I've studied in medical school, when they get to the adolescent age where the breast starts to develop, so it varies, because for some adolescent starts from 13, some 12, so within that age bracket from 12, 13 upwards.
Can I take it for a bonus
No,
point?
bonus point.
Bonus point.
Bonus point.
Can I get it for a bonus point? It is the age of
40.
Doc, I said from 12, 13 going. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Can we split the point?
No, Doc, be fair
half
here.
and half.
Yes, half and half.
Yeah.
Doc, this isn't how we were trained. Please.
Next question.
Okay, next question. True or false?
So
That's for you.
That's for me.
That's for you, yes.
Yeah, okay.
For Helen. Breast cancer can also affect men.
True, very true.
Oh,
Really?
Doc,
Thank you so much.
Really?
wait, dear.
Nah, this is a gang up against me. See how long my question was. Okay.
Now, Sika.
If it's not as simple as that one, Doc, wait, dear. Manipulations, diablo. Okay.
What is the term for spread of breast cancer to other parts of the body?
multiplication,
Subtraction.
Can I try for a bonus point?
no,
You are not
wait,
trying.
but
Madam, you. Let's
Can I try for a bonus
Let me
point?
answer it.
wait,
Okay.
wait. You listen, Darcy, please give me some extra time because she cut in.
Okay, go.
What is the term? It's
You go explain, Taya.
Okay,
no evidence. Is it palpitate?
No, it's called cell replication.
Oh,
Okay,
it starts with an M.
Melasma.
movement.
No, M.
Wait,
Metamorphose.
metamorphosis.
Metastasis.
Metastasis.
No, this one there we don't
No,
know.
but doctor, how can you go from is it true?
Don't cry, don't beg. Okay.
The questions will come.
Class one for
No,
them.
dog,
Okay.
it's not fair.
Moving on to
Okay, Anita.
Okay. Anita, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. What is the purpose of breast self-exam?
Oh.
You go explain. No evidence.
So
Wait,
the
simple
self-examination is done to detect if there are any lumps in the breast, and of course you can do it yourself, or you can let your partner also do it for you. Yeah.
Correct.
It's not extra points for saying partner.
Dog plus 1 point.
1 point.
Yes. No, for explaining further, add
question.
one more to it. Don't give her true or false, please. If not,
All right,
dog.
no true.
Hey,
or
why are
false.
you setting the question for the examiner? Dog, please don't be
I
pressured.
mentioned this one.
Okay.
So, whether we were attentive
Okay,
or
okay.
not. What is the name of the gene mutation?
BRCA1 and BRCA2.
Oh my God.
Wait, at what point did she mention
She
BRCA?
mentioned this.
Thank God she did not ask me.
Which breast cancer treatment involves surgical removal of the entire breast?
It's when they cut off the.
Can I try for a half a point?
Oh my
half a point,
gosh.
half a point, please. Mastectomy. The girl is good. Has 0.5.
0.5. Which vitamin is often called the sunshine vitamin and is important for bone health?
Sunshine vitamin. I would say vitamin D. Because in the morning when you wake up and
Well done.
Exactly.
Well done,
yeah.
Anita. Correct for 1 point.
No,
correct.
Correct for 2 points.
At what age do we recommend self-breast examination?
18 and above.
No, that's very vague.
What is vague
When
about
I
the
said
age
12
18
and
and
above,
above?
then mine is correct.
Mammogram is only 40 and up. Oh. You don't have a mammogram at 12, so that's wrong. But 18 years old, you recommend it.
No.
Doc, just give me the point and let's move on.
Dog, no. Then I'll also take my points when I said 12,
You
13,
cannot. You cannot.
going.
Mammogram starts at 14. You said it starts from 12, and you're wrong. Please, 18 and above. Thank you.
Dog,
Well,
no.
it's 25.
You see what I will pray? We'll pray.
Last question.
True or false?
Sika
Dog,
Which
actually a more
organ?
difficult one.
in the body is responsible for filtering and
kidney.
cleaning?
Cleaning was
Correct for
The
1
girl is
point.
good.
2 points.
what 2 points? 0.5.
It's 11, 12, 13. Upwards.
So at the end of this short quiz, so I start from the bottom.
These are rare occasions.
Yes, I like that. Start from the bottom.
I start from the bottom. Sika wriggling from the bottom with 1.5.
First from the bottom. First from the bottom. It's perspective. It's how you look at it.
Followed by Anita with 2 points.
You better put some doctor in front of it. Put
Dr.
some respect.
Anita, please. Dr. Anita.
Dr. Anita with
Yeah.
2 points. And our winner,
Very rare
came
occasion.
The
top.
girl is good.
The girl is good.
The
She
girl
came
is
top
good.
with 3 points. Thank you, ladies. You did well. You did well.
You know, this is a very rare occasion.
Sure, Papa. In any case, Doc, thank you so much. I think we also learned a little bit more from that quiz. So we're very grateful for being our quiz master. More of this type of interaction.
Okay, so let's get into 5 things then. And today we're looking at how to boost your breast health. Yes, the breast need to be taken very good care of. And so number one, we have maintain a healthy weight. Doc, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you are obese or you have too much fat, it also affects the health of your breast.
Yes,
and
you
so
actually have higher chances of developing breast cancer.
Ooh.
Yes, once you're obese.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that.
Most welcome.
And so number two, exercising as a preventive measure. I mean, of course, if you do not want to gain a lot of weight that will also affect your breast, you have to be exercising as you are jumping and, you know, skipping and all of that. Then it's also moving and then you're losing all the weight. Yes. Allow the boobs to breathe. Justice for those boobs. Boobs, life matter. Yes, and so number three, stay hydrated and eat a healthy, balanced diet. You may think that you're just eating. I mean, you don't care. It's all carbs. And this one says limit alcohol to 1 drink per day.
What if it's your birthday?
When it's your
Every day your
birthday,
birthday?
exactly. I mean, once in a while doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
But you have to limit your alcohol intake,
use,
especially for the women.
And
Limit it because, I mean, it can seriously affect your overall health. And alcohol intake and the chichinga and the pork, imagine this combination. No. Some people, before they eat, small fufu you want to try some before you eat the fufu.
It opens your stomach.
No, it is not. No. No, make sure that you're eating, well, and then reducing your alcohol intake.
Doc, it opens
In place
your
of
stomach.
alcohol,
That's
you
what
can
they
opt
say,
for
but
smoothies. You can make your own juices at home.
And water.
And water. Drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Water. And the last one says, take your vitamins, especially vitamin D. Vitamin D, I'm talking about the vitamin D you know.
You're taking.
You cannot, the oral one that you take.
Oh.
Vitamin D.
Not the oral vitamin D.
Yeah, so
You mean not the one you get from the sun?
Oh, that one too is good. You get it.
but
So
the
the
one
one,
that
the sun, the one you take in like this, and some foods also contain vitamin D.
Such as?
Such as, and also.
Doctor.
You know, Google is your best friend, so when you go there, Google will help you. And so that has been 5 things
Well done.
for you. Yeah.
Beautiful.
This is where, Doc, you take us on a commercial break as the pro that you are. Show them how we, the doctors, we do it. So that is your camera. And so let's go, Doc.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching your favorite show, which is Ladies Circle. We go for a quick commercial break. Don't move an inch. We'll be right back.
Lovely.
Hey, Doc, is my job safe? Woo.
Yeah, this is Lady Circle. Yeah, this is Lady Circle.
Many thanks to Yas Sanitary Pad, MTN, Yamvita, Onga,
Woodin.
All right, so it's a final lap here on the Ladies Circle. Great show so far. Very educative, fun as well, because we know that those are the 2 things, if anything at all, we bring to your TV screens every single Saturday. Let's say another thank you to our sponsors who continue to support us and without which we're not going to be able to bring this show to you. So a very big thank you to Yaz, Woodin, Onga, MTN, as well as Yamvita. Anita?
Yes, darling. It's time for Guilty Not Guilty. Doc, you're not a stranger when it comes to this, and so you know how the drill is. And so let's get right into it. My first question is, have you ever been insecure about your breast or your assets? Not guilty.
Yeah, of
Doc,
course.
have you ever been insecure?
Yeah. Not guilty. So
Are you guilty?
Or does it vary from time to time?
It varies.
Yeah.
I think I have.
Yeah.
I have sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, the second question says, have you ever been shy to go for a breast examination? Yeah. Yeah, always shy.
maybe in the beginning, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Not guilty.
All right. Have you ever felt pressured to get your breasts bigger? Never.
Definitely not.
Never. 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 I actually want it smaller.
Same.
So we had the big.
See what women are like. Smaller chested ladies want bigger boobs.
Exactly.
Bigger breasted ladies want smaller boobs because you get, I feel like if you have a smaller chest, you get to wear all types of clothing without too much hassle. You know the work it takes to hoist, hoist these fat boys up. Shit. Better appreciate your little packy boobies.
When you get home, you have to
Hey, flip it over.
Pendulous.
Man, it's not easy. It's not easy.
The pendulous ones.
The pendulous ones. Oh.
The fourth one says, have you ever been sexually objectified because of your breasts? Not yet.
I definitely can't relate to these questions, honestly.
I know that the last one, I'm really wondering why this question is there.
What's the question?
Have you ever thought that if you were a man, you would be a breast man? You are guilty.
You know what? I'm not. I feel like I'd be more of a.
Of a bum bum?
Yes.
You know, these things that get in the way, but you know. Yeah.
Anyways, Doc, thank you so much for coming. Well, the catch is it's your third time on the Lady Circle.
Yeah.
Anytime we call you, you come. So we want to especially appreciate on you. Yeah. You get what I am saying. Doc, for coming once
Thank you.
again. Ade.
Very heavy.
Yeah. From all of us here at the Ladies Circle and from Yaz, and for being very honest during the games. We are saying thank you so much. I mean, when you wake up tomorrow morning, you have some toothpaste to brush your teeth with. You have to do some washing. We have some Yaz washing powder in there. And you have breakfast.
Ooh.
Cornflakes. Enjoy it. We have some sanitary towels for you as well. Which one do I like? Okay, I think I'll take this one. I like this one too. And I like the brush as well. But this is all for you.
Thank you.
Go
Thank you.
enjoy, darling. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you too, ladies, for having me. Thank you
Always
so
a
much.
pleasure.
Yes.
Hoping that the next time we call, you will come as well.
Definitely,
as
I
bring
will.
some true or false questions in your pocket. Don't be asking us medical terms, please.
But you're not tired of us yet.
Huh?
No, I'm not.
That's good to know. What is up next in the world of Dr.
All right, so what I would say is that we have so many advocacies that deal with women's health that is upcoming. So one of them is in December, where we are going to be celebrating our lady doctors who are the firsts in their fields. And we want to mark that day in all media houses where we would have interviews for all of these lady doctors so that we can actually reach out to young, upcoming future leaders who want to be doctors as well. They need to hear from us, that's one. And also on that same day, we hope that we'll be able to get some of the medical students who are also upcoming to be able to hold some talks within several schools, especially looking at menstrual health for these young ones. So I'm excited about it, and I can't wait.
Make sure you call us if you need us to assist in any
well, I will
way.
be calling you, Doc.
Yes,
Yeah.
just to
Sure,
make sure,
definitely.
because it is very important. Well, ladies, it's been a fantastic show. I'm sure those of you at home have thoroughly enjoyed this episode of Lady Circle. So it means that, next week you'll be coming. But before we sign out, Anita, any shout-outs?
Oh, yeah. Shouts to Eyiwa Emporium for my dress. She's located in Osu. Thank you so much, Eyiwa. And to Hair by Biggles for my hair and makeup. Go check her out. You know, I always bring you the best plugs. Yeah.
Yeah, love it. Helen?
Just a very big thank you to Rosie's Glam Hair Factory. These bundles have stood the test of time. So shout out to Rosie and the team. Thank you so much. This one, a little Miami Dear Couture.
As always.
Take a whole body.
That's right, Doc.
Right, so I would want to thank Rahina Couture.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's actually my sister, and I got this from her collection.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Rahina, hook us up. Hook us up. We'll do you good here on the Lady Circle. And of course, Cindy Blanks for my dress. This is actually Woodine. It's always interesting how she's able to manipulate the Woodine material like this. So shout out to her. So ladies, as always, it's been a fantastic show.